Hi, this is the Matching On with Sean channel. Hey!
Hello.
And it's actually something that me and Joe actually agreed on.
Wow.
Rumors.
That's not often.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is Matching On with Sean. As you see, I've got two people beside me for a change.
Hey, Sean. Yeah, we should. Get him in here. Get him in. Come on. You got my man.
Yeah, it's a little bit of eye candy for you. Hello, boys and girls. This is Matching On with Sean on a very cold, wet Dublin day. Absolutely freezing. Have the fire on. Have my Leeds slippers on. Have my Leeds hoodie on. Let's get into it. Get myself nice and warm. Right, going to be doing a thing called Heeleys Hot Takes. From each individual match that we play. Gonna 4 or 5 different points or whatever points I want to make. Very short and sharp. And kind of go into details on why I have this point of view on something. I'm gonna hopefully make it a regular segment. And if you also have any hot takes that is want to give me from the matches and from this Everton match or any hot takes in general, put it into the comments below. Give me a like and subscribe, and we're gonna get into this now, right? My first one is the first half showed that we can compete in this league against virtually any team, I think, in this league. Most teams, anyway. We looked like a Premier League outfit in that first half. And we've done it. It's not the first time. We've done it against Newcastle. We looked very, very comfortable against Newcastle. Against Scum, we looked quite good. Unlucky that I think we got a second. We hadn't conceded so quick after after Aaronson's goal. I think we probably would have went on and won that match. It's just you had the momentum, and then they scored, and it just absolutely knocked it flat. But yeah, I think the first half we looked really well, really, really, really good. DCL hit the post. It is what it is. But we looked very much like a Premier League outfit. And if we got the second goal, we would have went on to win the match. We would have taken all 3 points because I couldn't have seen us throw away 2 goals because we're quite good defensively. Yes, we showed the odd mistake in, but we tend to be quite good defensively, in my opinion. My second takeaway is the fact getting the players to sit back last night cost us the game. But yes, it's a mixture of a couple of things. But I think the main thing for me, anyway, is the sitting back and conceding goals and conceding leads. We do have that tendency, it's starting to creep back in, that sitting back tendency that Fark had in the Championship and the last 2 seasons in the Championship, and then halfway through this season, he tends to have sat back and taken on pressure. It's not going to get you. You're not going to get out of that in the Premier League. It's going to absolutely destroy you because all it takes is one chance for the team to score, and that'll be it then. like we should have done a lot. We should have not sat back, and you think you give them a little bit too much respect. I think you give them too much respect and didn't react quick enough. You did not, in fact, did not react quick enough to it, and that's down to Fark. That bit is on Fark. Um, Onto the subs. Fark should have put. I think instead of putting on Tanaka from Gruev, I would have put on Inamecha, who was quite good. Um, and has got us goals and got us important goals. I would have put him on instead of Tanaka. And I tell you why, because everything went to three at the back at half time. Moyes changed it up and went to three at the back, which isolated DCL on his own. He was like a lost puppy dog. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't get anyone. He couldn't compete against. You cannot go to compete against three defenders. They're all around him. He couldn't get any space. So what he needed was a partner up front for when he got them that the defenders are then saying, "Oh, right, which one are we going to go for? Which defender or which striker we go for? What will we do?" Instead of them being able to concentrate on one man, and that was DCL. And he didn't get a sniff in that second half. Didn't get a sniff at all. Um, that I think was very, very poor substitution by Fark. I know he wanted to keep the emphasis on us, but I think that would have given us that bit of emphasis and it would have given us two focal points rather than just one. Um, Next, this is probably the one that's gonna hurt me the most because people know how much I love Tanaka and how much I like him. I wrote a poem about the fucker. I wrote a poem on him. When I look back at one of my videos, I've done a poem on him. It's a bit of a laugh because that because I do like him as a player. He kind of had that bit of excitement in the championship, and he was felt like a level above. But this season, I'm not sure what's happened. And I think he struggled with the step up. Um, really struggled with the setup, the stepping up to the Premier League level, um, which I'm very surprised at. Um, and I think he was. I think last night really showed how much he struggled. He was second to the ball a lot at the time. He was very slow to stop the cross for the goal. He dangled his foot a couple of times where he didn't really make the chance, but he kind of wanted to make the challenge, but he was afraid to make the challenge and just fucking nail him. Just fucking nail him. Make the tackle. If anything, that's the worst thing to do because you dangle your foot in and you don't, and you connect and there's a clash, there's a 50-50, and you dangled your foot and you kind of half done it. Your foot's not planted, which means then that's when you can get a bit of a leg break or a foot break. You can or an ankle break. You can happen just like that. And he really struggled last night, which kills me to say. Kills me to say, because I do rate him a lot and I do like him, but I'll get into it. The final take at the end. I'm gonna make another point about the summer. Um, we do, and in positive note, bit of positivity. we still have a 6 point gap to West Ham, which I think is a nice little buffer. I think we'll stay up. I think we'll stay up, but it can still easily go wrong. And I think a lot of Leeds fans are thinking, "Oh yeah, happy days, we're safe." We ain't. We ain't safe yet. We ain't safe yet. There's still 15 games to go. I think 14 games after there'll be 14 games left. I think we have to get. I think we'll. I think we'll get a result against Arsenal. I really do. I think we'll get a point at least, especially at home. With our home form, I think we'll do a job of them. And they're looking a bit shaky. They're looking a bit shaky. They're looking a bit wobbly. Let's knock them down. Let's do them. Especially at End Road, they were not like a hostile End Road. That's down to the players as well as the fans to make it hostile. It can't be just all on the fans to make a hostile atmosphere. It's down to the players as well. They have to make it tough for them, tough for Arsenal on the pitch, making tackles, getting to the ball. You play like we played in the first half against Everton, will cause trouble. Will cause them trouble. Um, Another stat that I've seen was we dropped 15 points from winning positions this season. Ain't great. Ain't great feeling. That's I think down to Fark and sitting back tactics. The amount of times we've thrown away leads when teams tend to switch it up. Fark tends to struggle to react to it more times than not. He has got it right a couple of times. I agree. Before everyone comes at me, he's got it right more times than not. But there is that tendency where it's tends to creep back in, where it tends to sit back, and that's my only kind of fear in this relegation battle. Is a sitting back business. We need to keep the foot down. We need to keep the foot down. The best form of attack is the best form of defense is attack. Keep the foot down on the throat. Yes, you can do it when you're 3 nil up. Then you can kind of sit back and try to hold the 2 goal lead. But you will not hold, more times than not, you will not hold a 1 goal lead because teams will get that 15, 20 minute spell when they're on top, and all it takes is one chance, bang, and then you've lost 2 points. And it's happened numerous times, numerous times. Um, yes, I'm happy with the point. I'm very happy with the point. It's a point that we can get a point on the road and pick up the 3 points at home and keep a good record at home. We'll be fine. But what I'm saying is, what I'm not happy with is what irks me a little bit, should I say, is that it's we had the lead. We had the 3 points in our hands, and we chucked it. We chucked it last night because we sat back and got a bit scared. We got a bit scared, as Jesse Marsh would say. We got a bit scared. Um, and I've just heard there in the last couple of hours that seemingly Fark has come out last night and said that we're not looking at a left back. That's a major concern for me. Major concern for me. Cause Gigi is out as abductor for the next couple of weeks. I've got everything crossed. I've got uh, I've got I've got a lot of body parts I can cross, and that's one part, and I will be crossing every single one of them parts that just James doesn't get a knock or gets suspended or gets a knock. Because if he does, we are in big trouble, massive trouble. Sam Byram cannot. play at fullback. He can't. He ain't good enough. And we've seen Bar now at fullback versus Derby, and Jesus Christ, he was like a giraffe on flipping skates. He was. They're absolutely disastrous, disastrous. Not happy at all with. They need to get a left back in. They need to get a left back in more so than a striker. We've got players that can play up front at a push. Okafor. If DCL gets injured, we still have Okafor, Nemecha, Willie Nanto, um, and someone else. Pro. um, that can all play up front. That's four other options. We've only got, at this moment in time, we've only got one option at fullback because Gigi's out for the next few weeks. We can't we can't do this again. Every single window we do this. The obvious sign we don't do. And as for the Larson deal, I'm still not confident we're gonna get it done because I've seen the way in the past how much we've messed up uh, deals. The longer it goes on, the more we fuck it up. The more we end up fucking it up. Packs out in the summer, wait dilly dally too long on that, and we should have moved on, and we didn't. We seem to be pledging all the bets at Larson. If that doesn't come true, we are snookered. We are snookered. Because we wasted all our time looking for a bloody striker when we need a bloody left back. It's clear to see we need a left back. Against Scum, and last night we were running you away from having Byron playing. And I don't want Byron on the pitch for Leeds. He can't. He ain't good enough at this level. You get destroyed, you will. You get destroyed. Um, and my final hot take of the week. This is going to be hot take of the week. I think in the summer we will sell Willie Nanto because I think PSR reasons. And you can make a nice, big, healthy profit on him. And I don't think he's in Fark's plans. If he was in Fark's plans, he would have came on last night, and he hasn't been given the chance to come on the last few weeks. He could be gone. He could be gone this summer. Dan James, I don't think he's gonna get in. I don't think the system that we have will suit him. Will suit Dan James at all. I don't think the system suits Dan James. He's a wide player, unless they're probably thinking on the fly here. Unless Dan James is going to be at left wing back, he's going to be a left wing back cover. I don't know, but I just don't think the system suits him. Just does not suit him. And sadly, Tanaka. I nearly sell Tanaka in the summer while the stock is kind of high. I know people are going to come at me. I know I love him. I absolutely love him, but I can see him being gone. I know I love, and people know I love Tanaka, but I love Leeds United more. And that has to come first. Sentimentality ain't gonna get you anywhere, and I think Tanaka's kind of struggled at times in the Premier League. In a couple of games he's kind of struggled, and I think Guerrero is the better option but I think it was shown in plain daylight that he ain't a Premier League player. Because Gruev came on, Gruev came off, Tanaka came on, and we conceded in about 5-10 minutes from Tanaka. I know, I'm absolutely gutted about it, but I love Leeds more than I love Tanaka. I still love him though. And that's all for Heeleys hot takeaway from Leeds versus Everton. And any of your takeaways from the Leeds and Everton match, or Leeds in general, pop it in the comments below. And keep on marching together. Leeds.